Alright, the next Final Fantasy XIV story quest is The Legacy of Our Fathers, given to us by Alphino, in the northeast corner of the Alamegan Quarter in the Locks. So I think this is an area we just kind of won. This is Alamigo. No. The Alamegan Quarter. So I don't know what this is, but this is the area we just infiltrated and defeated Fordola. Here we go. Lise has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Minago and her men to hold the residential district and stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the Resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I will remain here. My search for Krile took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with their defenses may prove useful to the Resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Arnvold and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetheryte, as I recall, with me, Mercy. So yes, sir. I gained less experience points from that whole mission and fight and all that shit than I thought I would, honestly. Whatever. Ooh, Ether Current. Just in the middle of town. My little wind-up Onion Knight minion. If I am stagnant, not do anything for long enough, it'll start, like, swiping its sword. Super cute. Gosh dang it. Is this the wrong way? Nope, we're good. This map is a little bit hard to read for this, this quarter. This Alamegan quarter. Oh, Aetheryte. Let's get you. Can't tell where the open streets are and where other maps are a little bit better at that, but whatever. Get the Chocobo Keep. And talk to Arnvold with Alphino and Krile. Gods, Krile, it's so good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me, all of you. Thank you. We will be departing shortly for Porta Praetoria to rejoin the main host. Arnvold, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the Resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right, right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Mercy, Krile, let us be off then. Krile is on her feet and seemingly none the worse for wear. Although it's probably only been a couple minutes since we're at no. What? Have I not attuned there because I've never been there before? Can I Chocobo? Can I Chocobo? Can I Chocobo? Damn it, motherfucker. Fine. Fine. We are running. Mounted running, but still. Lame sauce. Is this a door I can't get through? All I gotta do is talk to the gate guard. So in the last video, it was the Alamegan Resistance fighters. The uniforms that I recognized but couldn't remember what unit they were. That's who they were. And you guys were all dying to know the truth, as if you already didn't know. You all know way better than I do, probably. Most of the time. Oh, that's a cool fate. Oh, I thought they're just hands, like earth hands in the ground, but there's actually an earth face in the ground too. But all you can see is the face, and then the hands on either side of the face, like as if the body of this earth giant is mostly in the ground. You're only seeing like the top 15%. Kind of cool. I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. Can I do this in a way I don't have to swim and lose my mount speed? I think I can. Looks like it. There's some big old, like, if you picture like a big ant, but with a scorpion's tail, that's kind of what these look like. A yabby. They're called yabbies. But yeah, kind of like ant-like in appearance, but with the scorpion's tail is my best description of it. They're gray, low to the ground like an ant or scorpion would be. But not scorpion claws, not scorpion face. Ant face. Ant forelegs and midlegs. Ant carapace body, thorax, etc. Just throwing out terms as if I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what, I should, at some point in time, I should look up if there is a valid use to doing the fates at high levels once you've already reached max rank in your hometown's like defensive forces and offensive. You know, for me, I joined the Serpents of Gridania. Shoot, where'd I go? And I reached the rank that I needed to in order to buy everything I wanted to from their stores with the appropriate points you get for doing fates and such. But right, we have reached, what was this, the High Bank, Porta Praetoria. Let me get Aetheryte and the Chocobo Keep. Pardon the brief detour. I will try to make it, like I said, brief. Are you a Ether Current quest? Cool, do that after I turn this in with Raubahn. Another Ether Current, we'll do that one. Topher. Chocobo Keep. Now I can actually fly here. Okay. Stairs. It's like a fortification built into a mountain, built into a big hill. Lots of walls, lots of levels, lots of steps, lots of places for turrets and firing from on high. And probably a very defensible structure. Cutscene. Just in case they're about to talk. I can't.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial Commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
I almost clicked too soon.
None.
I got distracted.
The search goes on in earnest, but Sid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Kryl, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails...
Yep.
This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
He just happens
you've
to
got
be
to
here.
stop doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you a
In
vampire?
calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Oriange is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Victory is as good as ours, or, nevertheless, let us proceed with all due caution, which I'm going to choose, or ... Don't get cocky.
Well, no one's saying we shouldn't be cautious. Though maybe I was getting a bit carried away. Right, I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
Sorry, just a second. Last minute request to go home for Thanksgiving, which is an ordeal. I don't remember the last time I traveled for the holidays, and I think it's fucking hell. I think it's horrible. I hate it. I don't want to do it. But that particular Thanksgiving, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, has a good lineup of events. So I live in Washington State, or my family lives in Washington State. I'm from Washington State. There is the Seahawks play Thursday, the Kraken play Friday, and the Apple Cup is Saturday. So for my family, who enjoys all three of those immensely, myself, I'm not as big into watching sports as I might once have been, which was never very big to begin with, although I had the NHL package for at least a couple years because I was really big into I still like the Red Wings, but I'm not really big into watching a whole lot anymore. I just don't feel like it. But yeah, big weekend with things to do, and we also have like a Thanksgiving brunch on Thursday, which is a tradition for my mom, and yeah. But, yeah. Anyway, let me finish this, sorry. If I may, General, is there aught Mercy and I can do to assist with final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position and that we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors, Mercy. You were instrumental to the success of Operation Archon, which is also, I think, one of my first ever, like, really well-received YouTube videos. I put a how-to video of Operation Archon up, and I have never, on any subsequent videos, received so many views, likes, whatever, but I'm batting like 1 in over 1,000 right now with well-received videos. But you helped bring an end to the Dragon Song War. You are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here. Of course, bud. I mean, sir. Sorry. Got ahead of myself. Hey, Emmerich, Lucia, what's up, peoples? Sorry. Ha! That you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our direst hour will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen, and to me. Though Ishgard's debt can never be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to redressing the balance. I didn't get to speak. Let me talk to Lucia. Xenos has never cared a whit for politics. He lives for war and war alone. Kill him, or he will kill you. It sounds very Lucia. I like it. Alright. Kane Senna. One of the names I couldn't remember last time. The White Mage from Gridania. The White Mage leader of Gridania. All is ready. Very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for peace and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessings go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. I accidentally clicked my freaking mouse, so I had to hold it. And Morlvib. Hard name to pronounce and harder still to forget. Storm Marshal Slafferson, who I believe is like the ex-pirate whatever Like, there's a Dread Pirate something in their history, and I believe that's him, but he's now a storm marshal for... Yeah. And this is an accent I can never do. It's time, then. Though this is not my theatre of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons care not either way. That battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. 'Tis not like to be destroyed by a gate. Not even close. Hey, Storm Marshal Pirate. 'Tis rare these days that I am granted leave to take the field. Mayhap I should have brought my mask. Funny. I don't know who Keeper of the Entwined Spirits is, Serpent, so I won't talk to him. Anywho. Sorry, bud. If you're important, I don't know. It is done, then? Thank you, Mercy, for humoring an old bull. Up runs a Rogadin. Well-armored, awesome cool axe at his back. Maelstrom, Adder, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Alamegan corridor are ready and await our signal. A couple officers. Hopefully the voices were different enough for you to know they were different people. Not left to do but the deed itself. Alright. It's a lot of cutscene. Okay. So, 285 Right Mage hands or Red Mage hands. It will definitely be a buff for Red Mage, but we'll see about my Right Mage. So Red Mage, 285, 273, okay. Okay, Red Mage it is. I have a 282 on my White Mage. So, Red Mage. Red Mage. Is my level too low? Ha! I have to be level 70, which my Red Mage is. Let me do the math here. My Red Mage is 6,000. Yes, that is right. Wait, nope, that's wrong. 550,543. Why can't I do math? Okay, so that's 6,000. 16,000. No, 6,000. Yeah, I was right the first time. Sorry. 6,861 experience points. Sorry, end of quest. End of video. Let me put on that gear really quick. Yeah. Red Mage goes from 281 to 282. Don't know how it's my highest average item level, but it is, so whatever. I don't use... Well, I like it. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.